The duckies are knocking over pots. I am on the hunt for squash, zucchini squash, summer squash. It's not there. Might be down here. It says zucchini black. I do not know what that is. Yellow zucchini, I know what that is. There should be a green one. I wonder if the seed pack of the green one said black. Okay, well I found 2 squashes, 2 zucchinis. I think the one that says black is the green one. Keep getting dizzy. I haven't been feeling well. We just had a cold front move through and it's just warming back up. Before that I was out working in the heat. And dogwoods are shedding, which I always have a problem with yearly with the dogwoods, so I'm sure that's a contributing factor. Put the lemon out. So I'm using the bump outs outside the garden. The zucchinis get huge, and I have a close quarters already in the garden and always will. I think these bump outs will be good. There's a bunch of annuals that came up, reseeded, sweet alyssum, poppies. 4 o'clock I am transplanting into the both gates are open and the birds are staying inside. And this is not the first time this has happened. They like their enclosure. They like to run. They like each other. We're looking at sheds, so it's not going to stay like this forever. Got it all taped up to last another year, but this year probably a 10 by 10 shed or something like that's going up. Want to hill up around the potatoes, and I still have melons, squash or 2, a couple pumpkins, cucumbers that I have to find a place for, and I am using the back of the fence too on the outside. This area I can clean more, make space. So whatever's going on with me is something that will fade. I don't need a hospital or a doctor. I just need time to let it run its course. passion flower vines are coming up all through here. One's in the path I'm going to have to pull. I have enough close to the fence coming up that I don't need any more in here. They're going to take over this whole back fence. They're coming up on both sides of the fence. They're coming up here and they're coming up here. So I need to pull a bunch. What the heck is this? This is a weed. I need to get down to the root of the problem here on the other side of the fence. Pull it. You know what? I found one of those beans I planted. Shucks. But you kind of want to keep the bean too. I want all the food. Shoot. I have to find a new spot. Crap. Permaculture style, everything's just kind of stacked together. This is a shade tarp string. So layers upon layers of food. Acorn squash, I think that's next. Put that in there. Acorn squash right in here between the tomatoes. Looks like a carrot. Nope. Lupine. I did have carrots over here though. There was a couple stragglers. Acorn. Between the tomatoes. Plenty of room. Break time, hydrate. I ate and drank some water and I'm less dizzy now. The first pumpkin I planted is doing really well. I have to sort through these one more time. I don't have any of the melons planted. I have to make sure that I have one of everything planted somewhere. And then I'll save extras in case something happens just for a little while. Cucumbers I planted yesterday. Acorn I planted yesterday. I lost the tag on the squash on the other side. These are smaller squashes, real pretty, real similar. So I have to kind of guess what the other one is. I think it's a delicate. These aren't squashes I've ever grown before, but they were really good. Store-bought seeds. I ate them, I like them, I'm growing them. I put a pie pumpkin in greenhouse 2 and it disappeared. It's the only thing I planted this year that disappeared. So I'm going to replace it with a melon. I still have room in here. Never grown a melon in here. Experimental. There's a sweet potato in the back planted. I haven't seen anything coming up yet. I planted a tomato seeds. They didn't come up either. So I have room to expand. Gonna put one melon on the fence on the back, just in case the one in the greenhouse doesn't do well. To go back here and see what I have back here. That is a gourd. And this one is another gourd. It's a bigger one. So I put the gourds on the back. And there's a pepper. A couple peppers maybe. So I had extra. Still have extra. I still don't have them all on the ground. Have a butternut on the back of the chicken run. I think this is a big green pumpkin. Gourd medium green. To wait, see what that is. I'm trying to supplement this area for vining things. Pretty close to finishing. I have one missing, which happens a lot in my backyard. I'll plant something, I'll have something ready to plant, and then I can't find it. It's gone. We are putting up cameras. Oh, look how pretty this is. Cousin to the hollyhock. Pretty self-seeded.